small insects, but with a huge potential to cause harm. Today, we're going to explore the 12 most dangerous insects in the world. Stay until the end to find out the most deadly of them all. 10. Caterpillars. Catalans are found in many regions of the world, but some of the most dangerous, such as the giant caterpillar of the genus Lonomia, are native to the tropical forests of South America, especially in Brazil. These caterpillars prefer moist, shaded areas, such as dense forests, and are often found on trees and shrubs. They have a hairy appearance and can vary in color, which helps them camouflage themselves among the leaves and tree trunks. The natural camouflage of the caterpillars makes them difficult to detect, which increases the risk of accidental contact. The danger of the caterpillars lies in the venomous spines that cover their bodies. These spines are connected to venom glands that, when they come into contact with the skin, release powerful toxins. A bite from a caterpillar can cause immediate, intense pain, which spreads quickly throughout the body. In addition to pain, symptoms can include headache, nausea, vomiting, high blood pressure, and in more severe cases, blood clotting problems that lead to internal bleeding and kidney failure. These severe reactions can be fatal if not treated in time, making the caterpillar a significant threat to humans. In addition to the health risks, caterpillars play an important ecological role, serving as a food source for birds and other predators. Some species of caterpillars, due to their venom, have few natural predators, which allows them to thrive in certain environments. Although beautiful and intriguing, caterpillars should be viewed with caution. Raising awareness of these natural hazards and educating people on how to avoid accidental contact are essential to preventing incidents and ensuring the safety of both people and these fascinating insects. 9. Yellow scorpion. The yellow scorpion, scientifically known as Titya cerulatus, is a species found mainly in South America, especially in Brazil. This scorpion prefers hot, dry climates and is often found in urban and rural areas, where it seeks shelter in dark, damp places, such as rubble, shoes, and clothing. Its light yellow coloration and relatively small size, usually between 5 and 7 centimeters, make it difficult to detect, which contributes to accidental encounters with humans. What makes the yellow scorpion especially dangerous is its neurotoxic venom. When stung, the victim may feel an immediate, sharp pain at the site of the sting, which can spread throughout the body. In addition to intense pain, symptoms may include nausea, vomiting, sweating, difficulty breathing, increased heart rate, and, in more severe cases, muscle paralysis. Children, the elderly, and people with health problems are more susceptible to the severe effects of the venom, which can lead to death if not treated promptly with antivenom. In addition to its direct impact on human health, the yellow scorpion also poses a public health challenge in areas where it is common. Its increasing presence in urban areas is linked to environmental changes and urbanization, which create ideal conditions for its proliferation. Awareness and control campaigns are essential to minimize the risk of stings, especially in communities where these scorpions are most prevalent. The combination of a potent venom and the ability to adapt to human environments makes the yellow scorpion one of the most dangerous insects in the world. 8. Tsetse fly. The tsetse fly belongs to the genus Glossina and is found mainly in the tropical regions of sub-Saharan Africa, in areas such as forests, savannas, and riverbanks. There are about 23 species of tsetse flies, all adapted to different habitats, but with a preference for warm and humid environments. These insects have a robust brown body, characteristic wings that overlap when at rest, and are slightly larger than common houseflies. The tsetse fly is especially active during the day and is attracted to movement, heat, and CO2, which leads it to bite humans and other mammals. The main threat from the tsetse fly comes from its ability to transmit sleeping sickness, also known as African trypanosomiasis, caused by the parasite Trypanosoma brucei. When the fly bites an infected human or animal, the parasite is ingested and then transmitted to other victims through subsequent bites. Sleeping sickness begins with symptoms such as fever, headaches, muscle, and joint pain. If left untreated, the infection progresses, affecting the central nervous system, leading to mental confusion, behavioral changes, sensory disturbances, and eventually coma and death. The lethality of the disease and the lack of access to treatment in many affected regions make the tsetse fly a particularly dangerous vector. In addition to being a threat to human health, the The tsetse fly also affects the economy and agricultural development in endemic areas. The disease it transmits not only impacts human populations, but also infects livestock, causing a disease called nagana, which leads to weight loss, weakness, and death in animals, impairing meat and milk production. Control efforts include fly trapping, pesticide use, and sterilization programs to reduce the tsetse fly population. However, effective control remains a challenge in many areas, making this small fly one of the biggest public health problems in Africa. 7. Africanized honeybee. The Africanized honeybee, also known as Apis mellifera scutellata, is a subspecies of honeybee native to sub-Saharan Africa. It was introduced to the Americas in the 1950s, initially in Brazil, as part of an experiment to improve honey production. However, some bees escaped confinement and began interbreeding with European honeybees, resulting in a hybrid known as the Africanized honeybee or killer bee. These bees quickly spread throughout South, Central, and North America, adapting to a wide variety of climates and habitats, including urban areas where they build hives in trees, cavities, and even in human-built structures. What makes Africanized honeybees especially dangerous is their extreme aggressiveness and defensive behavior. They react quickly and intensely to perceived threats, attacking in large swarms. A single Africanized honeybee is no more venomous than a regular honeybee. However, the number of bees involved in the attack means that the victim may receive multiple stings in a short space of time. This can lead to severe allergic reactions, anaphylactic shock, and, in extreme cases, death, even in non-allergic individuals. The ability of these bees to pursue threats over long distances and to attack en masse makes them a significant risk to human safety. In addition to their aggressive behavior, African bees are also highly resilient and adaptable. They have a rapid reproductive capacity and are known to displace less aggressive bee colonies, which negatively impacts the local ecosystem. On the other hand, African bees are effective pollinators and contribute to agricultural production in some regions. However, due to the associated risks, it is essential that measures are taken to manage and control African bee populations, ensuring the safety of human communities and the preservation of other less aggressive bee species. 6. Asian giant hornet. The Asian giant hornet, scientifically known as Vespa mandarinia, is the largest species of hornet in the world, with adults reaching up to 2 inches, 5 centimeters, in length and a wingspan of up to 3 inches, 7.5 centimeters. These hornets are native to the temperate and tropical forests of East Asia, including countries such as Japan, China, and Thailand. They build their nests in holes in the ground, tree trunks, and even abandoned buildings. The Asian giant hornet's distinctive coloration, with an orange and black body and large, yellow head, makes it easy to identify. The Asian giant hornet has earned the nickname murder hornet due to its aggressiveness and the lethal potential of its venom. A single sting can be extremely painful, causing swelling, redness, and in some cases, necrosis of the tissues around the sting. The venom contains a potent mix of toxins that can destroy red blood cells, cause kidney failure, and in rare cases, result in anaphylactic shock. People who are stung multiple times, or those with allergies, are at increased risk of serious complications or even death. Additionally, Asian giant hornets have powerful jaws that they use to tear flesh and attack other insects, which can increase the physical damage in an attack. In addition to the danger they pose to humans, Asian giant hornets also pose a threat to honeybee populations. They are voracious predators of honeybees, attacking hives in groups and decimating entire populations in a matter of hours. This not only affects honey production, but also plant pollination, negatively impacting agriculture and the local ecosystem. Efforts are underway in various parts of the world to monitor and control the spread of these hornets, especially where they are not native, to protect both human populations and honeybees. 5. Star tick. The star tick, scientifically known as Amblyomma caginense, is found primarily in the Americas, with a distribution that ranges from the southern United States to Argentina. It prefers environments with dense and humid vegetation, such as forests, fields, and rural areas, where it can easily attach itself to its hosts, which include mammals, birds, and even humans. These ticks are especially active during the spring and summer, when conditions are most favorable for their life cycle and feeding. The star tick is particularly dangerous due to the fact that it is a vector of spotted fever, a bacterial disease caused by the pathogen Rickettsia rickettsii. When an infected tick bites a host, it can transmit the bacteria, which causes symptoms such as high fever, muscle pain, rash and, in severe cases, can lead to complications such as kidney failure, respiratory problems, and shock, and can be fatal if not treated quickly. The infection requires immediate treatment with antibiotics to prevent serious consequences, and failure to diagnose and treat it properly can significantly increase the risk of death. In addition to being a vector for Rocky Mountain spotted fever, the star tick is also known to cause other diseases in animals and humans, including babesiosis and anaplasmosis. To reduce the risk of infection, it is crucial to take precautions when walking in tick-prone areas, such as wearing protective clothing, applying repellents, and checking your body regularly for ticks. Awareness and education about preventive measures are essential to avoid infection and protect the health of humans and animals in endemic areas. 4. Anopheles mosquito. The Anopheles mosquito, belonging to the genus Anopheles, is found in tropical and subtropical regions around the world, with a particularly notable presence in sub-Saharan Africa, parts of Asia, and Latin America. These mosquitoes prefer environments with standing water, such as ponds, swamps, and flooded areas, where their larvae can develop. The presence of clean, stagnant water is essential for the life cycle of the Anopheles mosquito, making areas with these characteristics especially prone to its proliferation. The main danger of the Anopheles mosquito is its ability to transmit malaria, a parasitic disease caused by the protozoan Plasmodium, which is transmitted to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito. Malaria causes severe symptoms such as high fever, chills, headaches, and, if left untreated, can lead to serious complications such as severe anemia, organ failure, and even death. The disease affects millions of people each year, particularly in regions where access to medical care and anti-malarial treatments is limited, resulting in hundreds of thousands of deaths each year. In addition to its direct impact on human health, malaria also has significant economic and developmental effects in affected areas. Malaria epidemics can lead to reduced productivity, increased healthcare costs, and social disruption, which hinders progress in endemic regions. Control programs, such as the use of insecticide-treated bed nets, sprays, and sanitation measures to reduce mosquito breeding sites, are essential to combat the spread of the disease. Continued research and development of vaccines and treatments are also essential to combating malaria and protecting vulnerable populations. 3. Aedes aegypti mosquito. The Aedes aegypti mosquito is widely found in urban and suburban areas, especially in tropical and subtropical regions around the world. It is well adapted to urban environments, where it finds many breeding sites in standing water, such as water containers, plant pots, old tires, and other areas where water can accumulate. This mosquito is notable for its black and white pattern on its legs and a lyre-shaped marking on its thorax, which makes it easy to identify. Aedes aegypti is known to transmit several significant viral diseases, including dengue, Zika, and chikungunya. Dengue can cause high fever, severe muscle and joint pain, and in severe cases, can progress to dengue hemorrhagic fever, which is potentially fatal. The Zika virus has been associated with serious birth defects, such as microcephaly, when transmitted to fetuses during pregnancy. Chikungunya causes acute fever and severe joint pain that can persist for months. These diseases are transmitted when the mosquito bites an infected person and then transmits the virus to others through further bites. In addition to the direct impacts on public health, Aedes aegypti poses a significant challenge to disease control in urban settings. Efforts to control the mosquito population include eliminating breeding sites, using insecticides, and promoting personal protective measures, such as the use of repellents and protective clothing. Control programs may also involve the release of genetically modified mosquitoes or mosquitoes infected with bacteria that limit their ability to transmit disease. A combination of control measures and community education is crucial to reducing the incidence of these diseases and protecting public health. 2. Brazilian wandering spider. The Brazilian wandering spider, belonging to the genus Phaneutria, is found mainly in tropical areas of South America, including countries such as Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela. It prefers rainforest environments, but can also be found in urban and rural areas, often hiding in piles of wood, gardens and underleaves. Known for its impressive size, with legs that can reach up to 15 centimeters in span, the Brazilian wandering spider is easily identifiable by its robust body and color patterns that vary between brown and gray. The Brazilian wandering spider is feared for its aggressiveness and the extremely potent venom it possesses. Its bite can cause intense and immediate pain, similar to the pain of a burn. In addition to pain, symptoms can include redness, swelling, necrosis at the site of the bite, and systemic effects such as fever, sweating, increased blood pressure, and neurological changes such as seizures and paralysis. The bite can be fatal, especially if not treated promptly with antivenom and proper medical care, making the Brazilian wandering spider one of the most dangerous arachnids to humans. In addition to its toxic potential, the Brazilian wandering spider is also the subject of scientific study due to the properties of its venom, which contains a complex mixture of toxins that affect the nervous system. Researchers are investigating the venom for potential medical applications, such as developing new treatments for neurological conditions and more effective painkillers. In the meantime, it is important to take precautions when dealing with areas where these spiders may be present and seek immediate medical attention if bitten, to ensure a quick and effective response to the effects of the venom. 1. Culex mosquito. The Culex mosquito is a widely distributed species found in many regions of the world, including North America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. These mosquitoes prefer environments with still, low-moving water, such as ponds, puddles, and irrigation areas. They are known for their ability to adapt to a variety of habitats, including urban and suburban areas, where they can find numerous breeding sites in containers of accumulated water, such as buckets, tires, and plant pots. Culex is an important vector of West Nile virus, a viral disease that can cause a range of symptoms, from mild fever to severe forms of encephalitis. The virus is transmitted to humans when an infected mosquito bites a person, injecting the virus into the bloodstream. Encephalitis can cause inflammation of the brain, leading to serious symptoms such as high fever, headache, stiff neck, confusion, seizures, and, in severe cases, coma or death. While most infections are asymptomatic or cause mild symptoms, severe forms of the disease can be fatal and require urgent medical treatment. In addition to the impact on human health, West Nile virus also affects local wildlife, including birds, which are the main reservoirs of the virus. Monitoring outbreaks and controlling mosquitoes are crucial to preventing the spread of the disease. Preventive measures include eliminating mosquito breeding sites, using mosquito repellents, and installing screens on windows and doors to reduce contact with mosquitoes. Awareness and control strategies are essential to minimize the risk of infection and protect public health. And so we conclude our ranking of the most dangerous insects in the world. Remember, nature can be fascinating, but it can also be full of threats. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your friends. Leave a comment to tell us which of these insects you found the scariest. Until next time.